All right, thank everybody for tuning in. Sorry about the tardiness, but things happen. Thank you for tuning in once again to 15 Minutes of Fame. And on 15 Minutes of Fame, Queens of Battle Rap, where we kind of more so just discuss all things pertaining to the Queens of Battle Rap all over the U.S. and wherever else they may be. Today, I actually decided to bring a fan of Battle Rap by the name of Dutch. He can introduce himself.
Yeah, my name is Dutch. I like battle rap. Just no battle rapper in particular. It's just like just the sport, the craft, and then how witty they come up with these rhymes and schemes and things like that. Even like if there's props involved, like personals, whatever. Like especially the bars. That's what really matters.
Okay. So one of the things that I don't want to make it a redundant thing, but why do you feel like one of the things I typically ask is why do you feel like female battle rap per se is where it is now?
Like I think we as far as like the culture, I feel like we need female battle rap. I just feel like because we all know the most vicious of any species is the female. So and I've seen a lot of female battles that be better than top tier male battles. So
Right.
it is what it is.
Right.
And so
Gotcha. Oh, they said they can't hear nothing. Okay, somebody else said they hear fine.
Okay.
Let's see.
oh man, should I
You
move
guys
up?
over here now?
Yeah.
I tune it up a little louder. Yeah, it's fine. What up though? Can't hear nothing. Gotta speak up.
All right.
Is the mic on?
Is my mic on? Matter of fact, let me.
Let me see. Should be.
Yeah.
Can't tell. Can't do a whole show in silence.
Word, right?
Yeah, I can hear it's a little low though. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Andrea speaks. T-Bull says yo as well. All right. Excuse me. Another thing that I like to ask in terms of battle rap, for a person who has never watched female battle rap, who would you more so like? What battles would you have them watch?
Oh, C3 versus official.
Okay.
Shayna Ashley versus Misfit.
Okay.
Torture versus Pash Porter. That's like
That's a newer
definitely a
one.
new one. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Farrah versus Matrimony, definitely.
Really?
And I say that because it's like you could tell you see the difference in performance, from Farrah's performance to Matrimony's performance. Matrimony had bars that battle, but
Right.
like her performance was like it wasn't really up to par that particular battle.
Okay.
But Farrah like definitely really like showed out. You know
Right,
what I
right,
mean?
right.
And what Farrah did toward the end of her third round, as far as like Shuni jumping in, but that was like toward the end of the battle. That was the first time I've seen something like that.
Okay.
I feel like that kind of like set the stage for what Hitman and his brother Show Out do.
Okay.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? So,
Okay.
but hey,
Gotcha.
but that I think those are the battles that like I said Shayna Ashley versus Rain, but like usually I ain't go front. I usually I like Shayna's rounds better. You know what I
Okay,
mean? So I
okay.
just watch her rounds. Because I think she really does her thing. Like she's like into her craft. And so yeah, like oh Miss Miami. Miss Miami versus Casey J. That was definitely a good battle.
Okay.
Miss Miami versus C3. Like just Miss Miami in general. Like she always does her thing. So
Gotcha. Okay, I see somebody up here that was fire said Hustle versus Jazz. How do you feel about that one?
To be honest, I only seen the battle one time, and like I was impressed with Hustle. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Like same thing with Jazz too. Like like I like that battle. So
Okay. That's actually Hustle versus Jazz is one battle that I would say that I can kind of watch.
yeah, that's definitely a battle that got replay value.
Yeah, definitely over and over and over.
Yeah.
It's funny because some like years ago, I remember with the infamous Remy and Lady Luck battle.
Yeah.
I remember actually they battled twice, but I remember either both of them or one of them. But that was one battle. I watched it so much. Not even watched it. I had it on like an audio sort of thing. But
Was
listened
that
to
for
it so
Fight
much.
Club?
Huh?
That was for Fight Club,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That I actually kind of knew like the battle almost
Word,
verbatim.
word for word, yeah.
Yeah, almost. Hustle versus Jazz. I don't know it verbatim, but maybe it could be.
yeah.
Let's see. Jazz versus QB. How did you feel about that one?
Damn, you know what? I feel like To me, in my opinion, well, only that another battle I only seen once, but at first I felt like QB edged it, but then the like then as the battle went on, I felt like Jazz was winning, but then it was like, oh, it's kind of mixy because I only seen that battle one time, so
Really?
yeah, like because I'm more of the Queen of the Ring battles, I think
Okay.
that was a battle
Okay.
from URL,
Right. Right. It
so
definitely was. Okay. So
yeah.
between the ring battles. Let me see. I'm trying to see what else people put. Hustle versus Misfit. That was on Queen
Oh
of the
yeah,
Ring.
definitely. I like that. That was another battle that I liked too. Like,
Yeah.
even though Misfit choked, like she had a lot of good bars though too. Like, and
Mm-hmm.
then of course Hustle did her thing because like Hustle is like the total package.
Mm-hmm.
Like bars, performance, schemes. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, she does it all. Like Misfit. She gets her bars in and stuff too. But like, she jokes around a lot and things like that. So
Right.
that's good too. But the jokes be funny. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Right.
You
Right.
seen when she battled Shayna Ashley. You know what
Right.
I mean? So it is what it is though. But Hustle definitely got that. Like,
Okay.
when I actually I was at that event. At first, I thought Misfit got it, but then when I seen the footage, I was like, nah, Hustle got it. And then when
Okay.
I saw the battle again on YouTube, I was like, yeah, Hustle got it.
So I know sometimes people say, such and such got it in the building, and like you said, you had to watch it again. What made that change for you in terms of where you felt that who you felt had it first?
I felt like Misfit had it in the
Okay.
building, and
And then
then
when you watched it, you felt like Hustle.
Hustle got it, yeah.
What made you feel that Misfit had it when you were there?
I think it was because like being that I was there and it was
Mm-hmm.
like it seemed more exciting because like
Okay.
the crowd is usually there, like and they was hyping a lot of the bars and stuff up, so
Right.
that's what I kind of felt like. So, but then when I was sit back and really listen to Hustle shit, like
Right.
she
Right.
was killing it.
Okay.
But that's not to take anything away from Misfit because Misfit was doing her thing too,
Right. Right.
like outside of the choke,
Right.
So
All right, so I see T Bull stating right now that they still watch Official versus QB.
yeah.
That wasn't the Queen of the Ring.
Nah, but that definitely was a good battle too.
Yeah.
Like I only seen it twice, but yeah, like definitely, like that's another battle. It's hard to call, like you know what I mean. But it's like with QB, you know what I mean. Like she has her disrespect, and then she has her bars, and then like when she put both of them together, like she's untouchable. You know what I mean. And official's nice. Like I, there's not too many battles that I think the Hustle is probably the only one, and maybe could. But then like the Couture battle with Official, I think it was kind of like neck and neck though. Like, but that QB and Official shit, like yeah, that was a good battle.
Who'd you
Like
give it to?
damn, it's hard. It's
Yeah.
hard. I ain't gonna front. But I will say one thing. That was a battle that helped bring back the culture. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They was because a lot of people were saying like battle rap fell off. But
Right.
like when y'all look at that battle,
Right,
nah.
right. I think not to cut you off.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I feel like I gave it to QB. I think
Yeah.
I have to go back and watch it again. I feel like I gave that to QB. In terms of Official, I feel like Official definitely has done her thing.
Yeah.
Official versus Couture, I gave it to Couture.
Yeah.
Personally. Who else was it? Official versus E Hart.
Nah, I didn't see that. That
You
was
didn't
for
see
Snoops.
that?
That was for Snoops. That was for Snoop's card. Right?
Yeah, I feel like you
yeah.
definitely have to watch that.
Yeah,
But
it was a one off, right?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
alright.
I gave
Yeah.
it to Hart personally.
Yeah.
Personally. Let me see. Tiffany, go ahead.
Yeah, E Hart is like E Hart is like the top. You know what I mean? Like I want to say she's like. I really want to say she's like the Calico or the Tay Rock or the Lux of female battle rap. I feel like you know what I mean? Cause like she brings like a lot of the old school qualities like of battle rap from back in the day and all of that. So, but she also has the new style and flavor and all of that.
Gotcha.
And she's able to like finesse it. You
Right,
know, like
right.
E Hart ain't nothing to be played with.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
So that's like I remember one of the battles where Miss Hustle versus Old Red. And Old Red said something about Math Hoffa put E Hart in the ground. I was like, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like nah.
Where he was like, with Tay Rock Pop and the whole music thing with Magenta. And it was like he was kind of going back and forth with every chick.
Yeah, saying like basically like a battle versus
yeah.
He said Tay versus Magenta. That's a musical gender match. When Tay pop rock on jazz, something like it would be a rap. There we go.
Good memory.
That was an ill bar though. That's another battle that I gave it to Hustle. I gave it to O-Red. Like, cause I feel like that battle could have, if it was O-Red versus like 40 or E-Hart, then you would have got a different battle. I feel like Hustle, don't get me wrong, like Hustle did a thing, but this like the only thing that she said that was worth mentioning was the Adam and Eve rebuttal. Okay. You know, the rest of that shit was just no disrespect to Hustle, because Hustle always do her thing, and you know.
Right.
But yeah.
Okay. So I know more so kind of on the way here we were talking and just kind of talking about the new chicks more so as well. And like you just mentioned, one of your favorite a battle that you would recommend that contains the new chicks, you said it was Torture
versus Passporter.
Now, why would you, especially with that being a newer battle, and it's a good look, you know, in regards to the new girls, but why would you put that in a top 5 over like some of the other veteran or, you know, battles that take place?
I see. The reason, like, well, not only I was in the building for it, it's just that, like, the back and forth thing, like, between them both, and then, like, it was just amazing, because, you know what I mean? Like, because everybody talks down about the newer chicks and whatnot, for the exception of, like, Cheddar, you know what I mean? And then it was like, but I don't think it's fair, you know, give the new chicks a chance. Like, that Passporter versus Torture, that's a battle that people need to give a chance to. Like, that's, you know, like if you want to hear about the new chicks and all of that, like, that's definitely a battle, you know?
Why do you feel like the new chicks are slept on?
You know, I think it's a different time, like, because it's like battle rap was, you know, they feel like battle rap was more, I guess it was more aggressive back then. So, and then it's like, and being that like, you know, the situation that happened at the Queen of the Ring event where the girls got into a fight, and then it's like when the C event happened. And like a lot of the top tiers from Queen of the Ring went to the new spot. So it's like, I feel like they not really giving like the new girls a chance. Like, and I'm not gonna front, because like when I first like got into turn it this way.
Hit that knob on the side.
This shit?
And hold the mic. Now that knob right there.
Yeah, this one? Yeah.
Turn that and then put right.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, like this?
Right there.
Yeah.
Right here.
Down more, and then the mic like blocking his face.
Okay. All right.
That's good. Oh, down more?
Down more.
Yeah.
That's good right there.
Okay.
I can still hear him.
Okay, facts. And I'm guilty.
Just look like
I got it.
Oh yeah. My bad.
Got it. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see it. Just slide it over to me.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Miss Miami just got to touch me. She was we ain't live, right? Oh, okay.
So this is here. Okay. There you go.
Good.
Yeah.
Right.
Closer?
Oh, that's good.
Can you
Closer,
hear
that's
me?
good.
Still alive.
No.
Yeah.
Closer, this is good.
No, that's good.
Yeah,
Right.
we're live.
Make sure y'all edit that
Yeah.
out.
It's live.
Oh,
Yo,
never
keep
mind.
It's all right.
But yeah, I feel like, cause like when I first like got
We
into,
live, fam. Go ahead.
yeah, like cause when I first got into battle,
Edit, man. We live. Ain't
Right.
when I first got into Queen of the Ring battle rap, like I wasn't, you know, like if it wasn't Farrah, Shuni, QB, like I wasn't really concerned with any. But then when I started going to the events, then that's when like I was like I started meeting the rappers and stuff like that, and then like I tell you, Miss Miami, the first time I saw her, like when she battled Lady E, and then I was like, and then I walked up, I was like, yo, you killed that, like you did that, and then that's what made me become a fan, you know what I mean? So. And then, so I think that's like if people was like to go to the events and things like that, I think like they would, you know, because a lot of the rappers, like a lot of them is like down to earth, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Okay.
So
I remember I haven't gone to many, but I remember going to one of the battles and going with somebody that actually was from Ohio, and I remember I feel like this is talking shit, but I don't want to talk shit, but I'll just state, you know, maybe an improvement that could be made to, you know, have a better experience.
Yeah.
So I remember being told to be at the specific event maybe around like 3, doors open at 3 or something like that. and doors open about an hour and a half or so. You know what I'm saying? Possibly past that point.
Yeah.
And I remember just kind of personally, I wanted it to be like, bet battle comes on. Let's just say it's a 30, 40 minutes. I just wanted it to be like kind of like a back to battle thing. They had battles, but then they'll have like a break.
Like
and
an intermission.
People were dancing. And I'm just like, dude, I'm not here for this. I just wanted to just see straight battles. Like, I don't need, all of this. If I go to a real life concert, and if it's, whoever, I don't know, Beyonce or Jay-Z or somebody hits the stage, just kind of, how they go through their numbers. And I just wanted that. I didn't get that. Yeah. And then on top of that, some incidents happen. I think it was a timing thing where certain battles that were headlining that should have taken place didn't take place. So overall, for the person who more so, overall for me. Oh, okay. It's charging.
Yeah. I see where you coming from. Like,
I just wanted to make sure you shout out everybody in the chat, man.
No,
that was Fire, Jay Rivera, Tiffany, T-Bull, Wheezy Baby.
My bad. Top chat, T-Bull, Tiffany Thompson, yeah. Said Lady Luck is winning both battles
Andrea
against Remy.
Speaks, we see you in the building.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like when we had the Queen of the Ring events, I think it was somewhere in the city. Like, I forgot the name of the I'm bugging. It was BB King's.
Mm-hmm.
When the reason why they do it, like they had a line because they want to see all the people that's online to that's dying to get inside the the venue.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we be standing outside for like an hour. Like, I'll never forget when we had an event. I think I think it was a Queen of the Ring event, and it was in the Bronx, mind you. It was like 22 degrees, and then we tried to get in. And then the line was all the way down the block. Like, mind you, I think that was the battle. It was supposed to start at 4:00, and then like we wound up just being out there like you know what I mean? Like, I wound up seeing another battle rap supporter, Eric King. Shout out to Eric King. And then like we was at the Spanish restaurant, so we like, and I'm like, yo, what's going on? I seen that line. I'm like, nah, like I'm not standing out there. I got a bad leg, you know.
Right.
And so, but like once they do that, because like while I was standing online, there was somebody with a camcorder. There was somebody with a camera, the camera crew, and then going around like, yo, who do you think? For? Like, who you going for? Like, you think E Hawk gonna take it? This, that, and the third. So now I see why. You know what I mean? Like why they do it. And then like when I go see the blogs on YouTube or whatever, then I wound up seeing them like the interviews and stuff. So so I like, all right. So that's probably why. Like a friend of mine actually seen me. Official was doing an interview. She happened to see me in the background. I think it was at the venue over where that shit happened with Troy Ave, like whatever venue that was where they had it though. Yeah,
that's Irving Plaza.
Urban Plaza, yeah.
URL shit.
Yeah. But we had a Queen of the Ring event over there too. That was
that was
no holds barred, I think. Whatever.
I know that was Jazz versus
40. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. So I know one of the things that you said in terms of being a fan or whatever, getting to meet Miami and things like that. Yeah. The fact that you are able to kind of relate to them and see them and so on and so forth has sort of, I guess, caused you to be a fan. You feel like they're not like impossible stars that
like they down to earth. Like matter of fact, this actually just happened recently, last year. Like, Miss Miami and her boyfriend Stampede. I don't know if anybody familiar with the battle rapper Stampede. Like, they invited me to their baby shower and stuff. Like, she was pregnant with her son Rocco. So I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna go.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it was big to me. And then same thing with C3. Like, C3 invited me to her birthday. Like, this is in her crib. You know what I mean? And I was hype. You know what I mean? So
I didn't get invited.
And then see, next time. And then for me it was huge because it was like that was like one of the like first times I like seen a battle rapper outside. I did see Loaded Lux at the Puerto Rican Day Parade in 2013.
Gotcha.
But that's like shout out to Lux, beloved.
Right.
But as far as like, C3 had her birthday, her crib, she was like, yo, come through, you know what I mean? Like, so, and then it was like, yo, it was nothing but bad chicks there. It was me and like 3 other guys. Like, with the rest, I took mad pictures and all of that, you know.
Right.
And then me and Miss Miami, we kicked it. We was debating. I'll never forget, because me and Miss Miami, we was debating the Jazz and the Shayna Ashley battle. And she's like, no, Jazz got it. I'm telling you. And I'm like telling her, no, I think Shayna got it the first 2 rounds.
Right.
You know what I mean? Obviously, we're not going to count the third round. Cause, because I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, like Shayna Ashley was just snapping, just the bars that she was saying, and then, like, Jazz had it, but, like, I don't know, but, like, Shayna Ashley, like, got it, like, the first 2 rounds, like, like, you sent the soldier to war, he ain't coming back, like, she was just snapping, she was like, the turn heroes the pussies when they draw no Thundercat. I think that was like the hottest shit. That was hotter than anything Jazz said the first round to me. You know what I mean? That's why I gave it to C Ash though. You know what I mean? Right. So, but of course, with the bias shit, like a lot of people feel like Jazz got that round. Got that battle.
Right.
That's like even when Misfit and Shayna Ashley battled. She said, "You claim you ain't lose it like Jazz virginity." Like, Misfit is a goddamn fool for that line. You know what I mean? So, like, that's the line that Misfit says. She was like, you lost to Jazz convincingly, but you claim you ain't lose it like Jazz virginity. Like, you could get booked or get torched, bitch. Statue of Liberty. Like, Misfit definitely showed out that battle. You know. So.
What are some battles that you're looking forward to for 2019?
I tell you, I want to see Diesel, either Diesel and Beatrice, either Diesel or Beatrice or Diesel and Matrimony. So I want to get, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely think, like, we should give, like, I want to see Diesel. Like, she, like, the first time I saw Diesel, I think she, matter of fact, it was her and Casey J, that battle, you know what I mean? Casey J was nice, yeah. I like Casey J, that battle.
Diesel the one that wear the scarf.
The mask.
Yeah, she got the flag over her face. Yeah.
Fire, and I love her accent.
Yeah, like.
Shout out to Diesel.
Yeah,
Virginia.
shout out to Diesel, yeah. Oh, she from Richmond, Virginia?
I don't know about Richmond, but I know she from
VA.
Virginia. Yeah.
But yeah, like, I definitely want to see Diesel do it again though, like, cause I think that was what was that, the Murder She Wrote event? Yeah, that was the Murder She Wrote. Yeah, like, and then cause I had missed the event after that, being they was spitting bars, but I was behind bars literally, so that's why I wound up missing. And the craziest thing is one of the CEOs I knew the dude, like, cause he go to the battle rap events too. He was like, you know what I mean? He was telling me about the event, and I was like, oh, man, I missed out. Like, shout out to Mike Terror. Yeah, like, that's who that was. Yeah. But, yeah, like, it was good seeing him because he was telling me about the event and all of that, so.
Right.
And then I wound up missing Evolution too, know. But like I saw whatever the card that was in the summer. It was like 40 Bars versus NWX. Well, 40 Bond.
2-1-2.
Yeah. Or 40 Godiva. We're gonna mix it around. So but yeah, like. I think I can hit up Miss Miami, like, see if she,
Tell her to type something in. Tell her to do that, to chat with us.
All right.
Miss Miami.
Yo, with the big talk right now, I see Jazz and My Verse and Gaddis.
Yeah,
I love My Verse.
We were talking about that on the way here, where I was like, they had a poll. Jazz was like, I'm going to address this tomorrow. And it was like, who should I battle next? Tori, Bonnie, Gaddis, and My Verse. And Bonnie
Honestly,
actually was the
Tori.
highest.
So,
you want to see Tori?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to see that.
Yeah?
Jazz versus Tori.
Yeah. I would watch it.
Yeah.
It's funny, when I saw the recent event, the Smack events that took place, and I saw Jazz and My Verse kind of standing next to each other. Both of them, I think, had on like burgundy, like similar heights. Both of them had on burgundy. One had on, I think Jazz had on a dress. And I think my verse had on like a, I don't know, belly tee or crop top, whatever you want to call it. But I was like,
opportunity to put them two together there.
it was it was
fucking mad
when I saw the two of them. I remember being like, yo, I need to see those two battle. One of my boys, actually, we spoke about this as well. He's a real big Bonnie fan, JBX. And he's a super huge Bonnie fan, and he's like, I really want to see Bonnie, you know what I'm saying, and Jazz battle. Yeah. And at first I was like, man, I feel like if they battle, that Bonnie would definitely have to like step up her performance. But I'm like, you know what? Maybe not, because versus Gaddis, I didn't feel like she had like this hyped up performance. I felt like her performance was okay, and she actually did okay, where it was more so just about the material and not, you know, all the hype up. Yeah. T-Ball, are there any grudge matches that need to happen in 2019? And Living Legend, you need to interview battle rappers live. Living Legend, understand something. I've reached out to many of the ladies. I need you, Living Legend, to reach out to the ladies as well, to let them know to more so tune in, so that it wouldn't be dead in here, as you said, as well. Living Legend, if you want to, reach out to me if you're local, and you too can more so come in here and you can liven it up. Let's see. An autumn for crippled children.
I wanted to elaborate on the
and real quick, y'all just be patient, man. We trying to get female battle rap back in the conversation. This ain't gonna be an overnight thing. It's gonna take us a little while. Try to get some of these females in here, you know what I mean, to liven things back up. So just bear with us. I know y'all want some shit to pop off, but we're trying. So it's only second time we're doing the show, so y'all bear with us, all right?
Yeah.
We're get there.
Backyard Sly, I'm assuming you agree with Living Legend. Thank you for tuning in. But Backyard Sly, you hit me up, you can come through as well. I want both of y'all to come through and liven it up, and maybe y'all can actually reach out to some rappers, have the battle rappers here with y'all to do this with me and anyone else as well.
Yeah. And to elaborate on the Bonnie versus Jazz thing, like another battle rapper from Brooklyn, Royal Honey, like she don't battle rap no more, but like she started her own she started her own like cosmetics company. Shout out to Also Royal Cosmetics, Khadija, I see you. I went to the launch event, to the Also Royal launch event, and Jazz happened to be there. And then like as she was leaving, you know, and I was asking, I was like, yo, you and Bonnie Godiva would make a dope battle, you know what I mean? And she, like, you know, Jazz was like, I'm not really interested. Like, but then the girl that was with Jazz, she was saying like, oh, she don't battle no more. It's beneath her, you know. But I'm like,
but because of the whole ghostwriting thing.
Yeah, that was another thing. This happened prior to, like, and then the whole, that happened a couple months after that, you know what I mean? Like, after I seen her. And then, but the thing is, Bonnie Godiva, she ain't run from it. Like, she hit it head on. Like, she addressed the situation. You know what I mean? Like, she was like, "Yo, look, I fucked up."
So that's the thing.
Yeah, like that's what's confusing.
That's the thing.
Yeah, like I don't know. You heard what she said about the cornrow shit when she was battling C3. So that's what it made me. You know what I mean? So
yeah, she's definitely. Yeah. I recall too. I think that battle should have taken place after the E-Hart and Jazz battle, because that's when, you know, Jazz said something like Bonnie had 32 battles out of the year or something like that, and then she was like, Bonnie is trash or some shit. At that point, I felt like the need for the battle was definitely more so still there. Not to say that it can't happen, but out of all of them, I still say Gaddis. I still want to see Jazz and Gaddis. Of those four,
don't get me wrong.
Yeah, right.
See it.
Right.
Story versus Jazz.
I get it.
I want to see that.
It's been in your head for so long.
That's a battle that should have took place in the beginning.
What league should that take place on, if any?
Gotta be Queen of the Ring.
Queen of the Ring.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be Queen of the Ring.
It's probably gonna be
Jazz
C.
Will battle.
Okay.
Nah, Jazz likes
URL. Next battle Jazz does, I'm sure it'll be on URL.
Yeah.
I think.
Right.
I never saw Tori on URL.
Once I hook up with Jazz, if I can get Jazz to sit down, I'll ask her.
Yeah.
Come on, Jazz.
Jazz, I sent you a message as well. You know, letting y'all know, Living Legend Backyard. I'm letting you know I'm doing my work here. I can only do but so much.
We're gonna get there.
Right. Baby steps.
It's all good.
Rome wasn't built in a day. Are you gonna call Miami right now? Yeah.
Hello? Miss Miami. Bitches take shots, but they miss Miami. What's up? What's up? I'm on 15 minutes
What's
of.
poppin', Miami?
What's poppin'? Is that Uncle?
Yeah. we were just having a conversation about you, so he hit you
Word.
up.
I was just telling them about like you was kicking ass in that Lady E battle, and that's what made me a big fan of yours and all of that. So, and like, cause I was telling them like basically like when I first got into like Queen of the Ring battles and stuff, like I was only like concerned with the top tiers like the Farrah, Shayna Ashley, you know what I mean, 40, like you know what I mean, like QB, you know, Couture, like so. But then when I saw you, you know what I mean, I was like, oh, all right, you know, I'm a fan of hers like automatically, and then like you know like you said you was mid-tier from the rip. You know what I mean, so it is what it is though. So it's like what battles can we see from you in 2019?
I don't have anything booked right now, but since I'm on the air, let me call these bitches out, yo. In 2019, Farrah need to holler at me and stop ducking, bitch. Shayna need to bring her fat ass to come see me. Couture still ducking me.
Hold on. She gonna take the detour route to Couture house just to take Couture out. Oh shit!
I wouldn't mind mixing with Tori. I wouldn't mind mixing with Mawasha.
Yeah. That's definitely a good battle. Mawasha's definitely nice.
I need a couple guys too under my belt.
Cortez.
Ryder said he'll battle me.
Mr. Wavehard,
So somebody need to we need some sponsors so we can get this bread together to pay these artists. But yeah, Ryder said he'll do it. I didn't really ask any other guys, but I definitely want to battle some more guys next year. And I definitely want to do a 2-on-2 next year as well. So we'll see. Yeah.
Who would you do a 2-on-2 with?
It could either be with Stampede, or I would do if I'm like if they want girls, it would be me and Mulatto most likely.
Okay. It's so funny that you said that because as I'm talking to you, I was like, have you ever battled Mulatto?
Nah.
Okay. Because I'm saying to myself, like, I would like to see that battle, but if y'all are that cool, then I don't want to see the battle. But if y'all weren't that cool, then I would see.
Me and Mulatto got a real good relationship outside of battle rap. So
excellent.
And Mulatto is like kind of a disrespectful battle rapper. I wouldn't want to battle. Like our friendship will be over after the battle.
I dig it. I recently saw your battle versus E Hart, and I can honestly say you did a good job. I do feel like E Hart is an excellent contender, but you know what I'm saying, you stood your ground.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I do agree with E Hart being like the freaking Loaded Lux of female battle rap.
Right.
She is the GOAT in my eyes.
Right.
So just for me to stand like toe to toe with her and hold my ground, it solidified my spot.
Right. Why do you feel like people haven't given you, I guess, your recognition or the props that you deserve, that you're kind of slept on?
I don't have a clue. I don't know. Honestly,
I get it.
I don't know. I feel like I put in enough work, and I don't know.
Right.
What's the hold up? Maybe I haven't slept with enough battle.
Hold on.
Maybe the bitches that's pussy popping, they popping. Like, I want all that type of time, so maybe they blackball my ass. I don't know.
Smack me this time.
Yeah, hold on, Miss Miami. Can I answer that question though? Just elaborate on it. I just want to like the thing about that. I think it was like the Murder She Wrote event. Like, you know, a lot of people felt like Norma got it. So then a lot of people feel like that was the battle that like you kind of got demoted. So that's why people feel like, oh, people don't feel like you get the same amount of props and all of that. So, and then,
Right.
you know what I mean? So, cause then it was like, you know, you went from headline and then you went to like battle. I think who you battle after that? I think it was Casey J, the chick from Texas, right? Yeah. So then they was
I
like,
do not want you playing in my stuff. Go put
Yeah.
that back now.
She's being a mommy. It's okay.
So
Let
I
me
think
speak
that's
about that Norma battle though. So I guess in a lot of people's eyes, Norma was supposed to be like my climax battle that was supposed to put me like over the edge.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like I lost that battle. I feel like I did choke in that battle, but I feel like it was nothing that Norma was saying in that battle that was better than anything I said in that battle, with the choke or without the choke.
Yeah.
So for people to say that Norma beat me, it's kind of like a little ridiculous in my
Yeah.
eyes.
Let me
That's just where I stand on that.
I want to say something as well. This is a compliment, and I'm not giving you a disclaimer because it's gonna be backhanded, but I don't remember when it was, but I always said that if there were certain awards to give out, the one award that I would give you, it was one point in time where, and this is something weird that I noticed, but at one point in time, you were kind of rocking, like your real hair or whatever, and I kind of felt like you were a little slept on then, and then when you went long and blonde, I felt like at that point your buzz kind of, for me at least, what I'm saying, I felt like people were, looking more into you. I don't know if it was just the change of the appearance or what, but whenever you actually went blonde and you went long and you switched up your hair, for me personally, and not that it's a hair thing, but I just felt like, I don't know, the appearance more so did something, and I felt like your bar game and all of that just kind of went up and, improved as well. So at one point, the award that I would have given you would have been more so most improved just based off that. And I'm not kissing your ass. This is real talk. If you were here, I would tell you the same thing, but just wanted to let you know that.
Right. It's funny because when I first came into battle rap, I was like you said, I wasn't wearing my real hair. I was having my doobie wraps and whatever. And Debo was like not feeling it. He was just like, you need to like, I guess like weaves and everything was like popular back then. So he was telling me to like change my style up. But I didn't come. See, all right. Some people have misunderstandings. Like when I came into battle rap, it wasn't for a pageantry.
Right.
It was to show people that I could rap. It wasn't like I came dressed comfortably. I wasn't coming for a fashion show. I wasn't coming to be America's Next Top Model.
Right.
I was coming to show y'all that I could rap. That
Right.
was it.
Right.
So and then it gradually it transitioned into something else to where now you gotta have a beat fix. You gotta have like the super impressive outfit
right.
to even like be mentioned, and people forget that we actually came to rap.
Right. One of the funniest things about it in terms of like looks and things like that is it's weird, but for me personally, I remember that card where you and I think you and Casey had battled, and I think both of you had, was that the card? I think so, but both of you had on like somewhat similar, attire. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right. Definitely. But to me personally, like I was like, yo, somebody had asked me like, well, what did this person have on? What did that person have on? And I was like, yo, to be honest, I said I think best dressed of the night was Casey J, and I said she was real plain, just like t-shirt and a pair of shorts or something like that, or a capri, whatever it was. Right. And even when I saw, another card where it was like a whole bunch of battles that took place, and this is with 40 and Shayna, and I was like, 40, just had on a pair of jeans. So for me, it's weird in terms of look wise. You can just be like just plain Jane, a pair of jeans and a t-shirt coming to do your job. And to me, that's what it's all about. Not to take anything away from anybody that gets dolled up, but just a nice, clean appearance. You know what I'm saying? Just, that, I don't know. That works for me. So you're being a mommy. We understand, dude. You're a mommy and a battle rapper at the same time.
Hey, so when we gonna get you to come and sit down?
And these kids don't know how to behave when I'm on the phone. They don't understand what that means.
It's all right. They're young, full of energy. Did you hear what Uncle Ross said?
No. What was the last thing he said?
He said, so when are we gonna be able to get you to come up here and sit down and have a conversation? You can bring the kiddies if you want.
Soon. Y'all just gotta let me know when y'all ready. All right. Maybe next month. Maybe February.
Okay.
I know there's a couple of events that I want to go to next month, so I'll probably be in town.
Okay.
We got a playpen too. Nah, I'm just playing.
Did you hear what he said?
What did he say?
He said you got a playpen too. Yeah. See, you can bring the baby. See.
I gotta ask, like, what's your favorite Queen of the Ring battle? Like, more so, what's your favorite battle, like, between two females, like that's like top tier, Like,
my favorite top tier female battle.
Or favorites, if you can't think of one.
Yeah.
Favorites. Okay, I really liked C3 versus Official.
Okay.
I really liked versus E Hart a lot.
Okay.
I really like Gaddis versus E Hart a lot too.
Okay. Okay.
And I heard Gaddis is coming back to battle again too. But yeah, I really
Who's next up?
Would you battle Gaddis?
I would.
Okay.
I would.
Is there anybody that you wouldn't battle?
As
Aside
of
from
right
Mulatto.
now, I would say Mulatto and I would say Shuni because our personal relationships.
Okay. Okay.
But if like the bag was right, I don't know. We might have Big Break saying no.
Right. Well, she wouldn't be able to call you a black bitch because I think you're actually lighter than. I guess you would still get it, but okay.
No, we're probably like the same complexion, but it's not about like complexions. That's just her thing.
Right.
That's just, it don't really have to do with complexions.
Right.
That's just,
Yeah, because Duchess got it as well. So yeah, shout out to
Right.
Duchess. Yeah. You got something you want to say?
Like, all right. So, what's your favorite male battle? Like between like Sue Surf, like Hollow, like who, like what was the like your favorite? You are
my favorite male battle rapper.
yeah.
Hold on, something's going on. Okay. My favorite, I have three.
Yeah.
It's Hollow.
Yeah.
It's Clips.
Yeah, Clips definitely.
And I had somebody like as of lately. Like Hollow and Clips has definitely always been in like my top 5
Yeah.
since like the last 10 years.
Yeah.
But I added somebody else recently. Who was it? I really like
Yeah, me
really
too.
like Chess a lot. I really like Chess a lot. He's been having his moments though. I really do like Chess a lot also.
Looking at this comment from An Autumn for Crippled Children, says Smack needs to have at least one female battle on each big card. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. That'll help female battle rap a lot.
Okay. Do you feel like the audience would more so be open to that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right. Would you battle on Smack? Of course, but
Absolutely.
Yeah, like I don't know. What's your favorite battle? Like whether URL or whatever. Like
somebody said Hitman. I'm sorry. T-Ball.
As what with the guys?
yeah,
I really like the JC versus Chilla.
yeah,
I really liked who else? I've been watching I just watched like 2 battles yesterday. I'm trying to see like the best battles that I like. I like JC versus Chilla, and I like Hollow versus Lux too.
yeah,
Stop.
yeah.
Who's the next up and coming girl? Who she think has what it takes to be the breakthrough artist?
Who do you think?
About?
Yeah, he's like, who do you think is like the next up and coming like battle rapper that's female? Like in your opinion?
That's gonna be like the next best thing or the next hottest thing.
Yeah.
I would have to say it's between Torture. She has a lot of potential.
Yeah.
And I forgot the girl's name. The Muslim rapper. I forgot her name. But she's really dope. Y'all need to look out for her.
Muslim.
Not Ema X, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
She actually wears the Muslim
The
attire, the garbs.
hijab.
I haven't seen her.
Yeah. I wonder if it's
That's something I have to look up.
I wonder if it's that girl. Was she at the last? I think was she at the last Queen of the Ring event?
Next man on my opinion is Shada Nightwing. Dude,
Yeah, it might have been. It might be. She's
okay.
brown skin.
Yeah. I think I might have took a picture with her. Like, I take pictures with everybody at the event. But yeah, I definitely think Torture. Like, we was actually just talking about Torture earlier too. Like, I feel like Torture and Passporter, like they had the battle of the night, like on that card. You know what I mean? So I just, like, especially torture with that whoever gave Port Authority line. You know what I mean? I felt like
torture name flip. She was wigging.
Yeah, she was wigging that night. Yeah,
she was dumping with those name flips. She was.
Yeah, like
Casey J. Keys the Problem fan page says Casey J is up next.
For Rex too. My bitch
Fuck you,
Reese.
mean.
oh hell yeah,
Rex from LA.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah, you gotta watch out for her too. To me, she
remember her
remind
name.
me of 40.
Gotcha.
Like early on when 40 first came on the scene, that's the kind of feel that she gives
The
me.
kid in my ear.
I know. Give her a little bit more time, a little bit more battles, and she's definitely gonna be a force to be reckoned with.
Okay.
Now, let me get one more question for. Can you hear me, Miami?
Miami, you can hear him?
I hear you. I am.
You. Now, is it okay for you to actually? Because I know some people don't like to give credit to a lot of the up and coming people because they figure I gotta battle them one day, and then they're gonna use that in the bar. Like you said, I was the next person. Blah blah blah. You don't feel any type of way giving homage to somebody on the come up?
Giving homage or giving props.
Giving props. My bad.
No, I never had an issue with that. If you nice, you nice. That don't have nothing to do with when you get in the ring with me.
Yeah.
That's gonna be your day of reckoning if you get in the ring with me. But if you're nice, you're nice. I've never been a hater, and I'm not gonna try to downplay nobody. Like when I first came in the game, E Hart told me I was one of her favorite new chicks. My head wasn't gassed.
Right.
I could beat her off the rip.
Right.
But eventually it is what it is, and
Right.
it was what it was.
Okay.
So I don't take that. I don't take nothing away from nobody. Like I feel like if you're nice, you're nice, and if I feel like you're nice, I'm gonna let you know that. But I also will let you know that. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
Me saying you're nice, that don't mean I will whip the
Can I just elaborate on that? Like, earlier I was watching, I don't know if you, like the D Block versus Rockefeller beef, like from like 2001, 2002. And what's interesting to me is that Styles P said like, yo, you know what I mean? Of course, I'm gonna still be bumping your shit. You know what I mean? So it's like you have a respect the skill set. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And Sheik was saying, it's like, yo, you know what I mean? Them dudes can rap. So I think it's like a respect. It's a mutual respect between the two artists and things like that. So, like same thing with battle rap.
And a lot of people forget that battle rappers are fans first.
Right.
Exactly.
I'm a fan of the culture first before I'm even an artist.
Right.
So if I say I like this person or I dislike that person, that don't have nothing to do with me trying to get a battle, get a plate. None of that. It's just stating my opinion, my love for the culture, if I feel like this person is dope or not.
Exactly.
Right. Miami, is there a battle or battles that you would want to do over?
That I could think of right now, no. I don't really believe in like rematches because I believe like if you be like you want a rematch, I feel like you lost.
Okay.
It is what it is. If you feel like I feel like I have like three to four debatable battles under my belt. And I wouldn't change it. I would keep it that way. If it's debatable, that means it got replay value and people are gonna talk about it. So.
Okay. Somebody say Keys the Problem fan page says for you to redo your battle with Casey J because you died.
Wait, is she saying is she died or Casey J died?
Meaning that Miami should do the battle over.
Debatable. Like I've died, and I've also heard I've won that battle.
Gotcha.
And that's another battle where it's like I feel like I choked the first round.
Right.
But other than that, if you want to say you gave her that first round, 2 minutes of pain. If you want to say you gave her that first round because I choked, okay. But them other 2 rounds, Casey was not saying nothing better than me.
Okay.
Nothing. Like, the crowd was super gassing her.
Right.
It was I had some name flips for Casey that I don't even think people was getting. Like.
Right.
Like.
That's another thing too. Like some. Oh, go ahead. Oh. Like that's another thing too. Like I think some people like kind of like sleep on your bars and stuff too. Like the you know what I mean? Like the event that when you said the thing about Couture, was like any Rhode Island I could go to Couture house. Like they didn't even get that Rhode Island, any Rhode Island. Like people was stuck. Like You know what I mean? So I think a lot of stuff goes over people's heads. So that's why when you see the footage and then you be like, oh, all right, you know, sometimes it becomes clearer. Like that's what we was just discussing, like the Misfit and Hustle battle. Like I was in the building, I gave it to Misfit, but like when I saw the footage, I gave it to Hustle. You know what I mean? Cause like, yeah, like so it's like some battles are like
that's
better.
Happened to me. That's happened to me both times, with my normal battle and with my Casey battle.
Yeah.
In my normal battle in the building, people made me feel like I lost.
Yeah.
When the footage dropped, it was like, oh, hell no, it's mad debatable. Casey, same thing. In the building, everybody was making me feel like I lost. When the footage dropped, everybody like, oh, no, you actually won.
Yeah.
So I can't even pay attention to the energy in the building no more because people be lying and shit.
Yeah.
They be hype off the gas.
Right. Miami. One chick who I guess took a shot, but she didn't miss Miami, but she no longer battle raps, and I wish she did so that you two could have, you know, more so got it in. Stargirl Lady Red, when she battled Don, she said something, and then she was just like, Miami ain't as hot as me, and then the crowd sort of erupted.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So I think that's one chick that took a shot. You know. She didn't miss Miami, but I would love to see that battle if Stargirl would ever, you know, come back. Would you battle Stargirl if she came back?
If the bag was right.
Okay.
Me and Stargirl cool, but she insulted me in the past.
Okay.
Where, like, she said she only battled bad bitches or something to that extent.
I
so
don't remember.
I was not like enthused to battle her because I felt like she tried to play me.
Okay.
But if the bag was right, oh, definitely. She could get all these bars.
Gotcha. Okay. So typically when you battle a person, you just like for them to more so keep it on the essence of battle, not too much personal or like shit talking out of the ring, more so you just want it within the ring?
Yeah, that is how I am because I feel like if you like, all right, some people do too much,
right,
and then end up getting their ass whooped in the ring. Some people talk too much shit. I don't know what like they trying to sell tickets or whatever, and then they just end up getting trashed in the ring.
Right.
I've never really been a big shit talker. I do understand that you got to sell your fight or whatever the case may be.
Right.
But I do prefer it to like remain on battle rap, and like I don't even do a lot of personals myself. I only do like one or two. Like I don't. That's not what I'm into, but yeah, I would prefer it to stay on battle rap topic.
Yeah, I just had a flashback bar. You was like, outside of this ring, I don't care what you bitches doing or what you bitches throwing, long as it ain't your man. So, and then that's you know, but that's a fact though, because like that really made me open my eyes, because like I really don't particularly care for the personals, like like outside of battle rap, that shit don't got nothing to do with me. I just want to hear bars, I want to hear schemes, I want to hear name flips. Like I don't, you know what I mean? So it's like you know. Oh, another thing, what do you think? Should they bring back the sparring session? Because Couture is the reason why I don't watch sparring session no more. After that Miss Pac battle, I was like, ain't no sparring session topping that. Like, so that's why I stopped watching it. But shout out to Miss Pac too. I actually had the pleasure to meet her. She was actually cool, you know. You know, and then even after the Couture battle, like she still was able to battle Zan and catch a body and then just disappear, you know. And so shout out to Miss Pac and shout out to Couture. But yeah, but what you think about the sparring session though? Until they bring it back?
I think they should.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like people should just
jump in the ring.
Right in the ring with no resume or no experience.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I do feel like it's important.
Yeah. Yeah, cause like, and then that was, like back in, this is what I'm saying. Like I was telling him earlier, like, like it was harder back then to be, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't, as far as battle rap and stuff. So it was like, cause we had to do a couple of sparring sessions to even make it to the ring. Even what did Jada Ray say? Like she ready for the ring, like a bitch with 4 kids. Like yeah, so that's how it be. But they really should bring back sparring session, because like some of the battle rappers don't belong. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just certain rappers. Maybe it just wasn't their night. Who knows? But yeah, they got to bring back sparring session. Go ahead, Uncle.
Do you think there's not enough sparring sessions and not enough of those up and coming girls getting an arena to actually battle? I do.
Miami.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard what he...
Do I think there's enough girls for the sparring session?
No, do you?
Chicks don't wanna
For
battle
me, I
the
don't
biggest
think there's
threat.
enough sparring session battles happening in order to groom these next.
Oh, okay.
Right, yeah, well, yeah, that has to do with these league owners in these leagues, because it's not the quantity of girls, because there's definitely girls that are up and coming and want to get on major platforms. It's just to have the sparring sessions, to have the events.
Yeah.
Do you feel like with being a female, because I know a lot of times with being a female, especially if she comes out and she's spitting like fire, you know what I'm saying? People are automatically thinking, your man wrote that, your boyfriend wrote that, your kid's father wrote that.
90% of the times, they do that.
Yeah.
And it's disheartening, especially for people who's never had ghostwriters. Like, it's disheartening to just discredit you off the rip because you're nice. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what. And then that was when we were talking about the situation with Bonnie. Like, that was like, I felt like that was like definitely a big blow to female battle rap when we found out about the ghostwriting thing. And then it's like that, it's just even like I remember when Misfit came out and everybody was saying, oh, Cortez wrote her shit, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Like that. Like same thing with Farrah Funeral when they was like, oh, K-Shine wrote her shit. Like, no, like me personally, at one point I thought Farrah was better than K-Shine. Like, just maybe, I don't know, maybe bar wise, like at one point. So
Are there any
Not K-Shine now, but
no,
maybe
but
back
I'm
then.
talking about back then, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Miami, just reading like some of the things that people are putting up here, you know what I'm saying? 40 versus Couture is a very big anticipated battle. Somebody else said, and who said that? Keys the Problem fan page said that. Someone else earlier said something along the lines of, shit, I can't find it. But it was another female matchup that they more so wanted to happen. Are there any female matchups that you're looking forward to or that you would like to happen?
I would definitely like to see Mulatto Black versus 40 Bars.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be fire.
I concur.
I definitely. I wouldn't mind seeing Farrah versus Hustle. I mean, even though it probably never happened, but I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Farrah won the real battle. My bad.
I'm not co-signing anything.
Who else? I wouldn't mind seeing like Couture versus Shayna. Couture never battled Shayna, right?
Nah.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Couture versus Shayna.
Yeah, like I can see that.
versus
Yeah.
KCJ.
I would like. I was just telling them I wanted to see Diesel. I wanted to see either Diesel battle Beatrice or Matrimony, one of them, or Norma.
Actually, I want to see Diesel battle Torture.
Yeah.
That'd be a fire battle. I think that'd be a fire battle.
I was just telling them earlier. Torture was one of my favorite, like upcoming. You know what I mean? Like as far as like like she's doing her thing. Like like I said, like the battle with her and Passporter. Like to me, that was like battle of the night. You know what I mean? Like they both did their thing. You know, so but yeah.
I'd like to see, and it's weird, I don't know why, but I'd really like to see, somebody said Marasha versus Dawn Lady. I could go for that. They said that would be a dope comedy. Keys the Problem fan page.
Yeah, that'd be really entertaining
Right.
and funny. Yeah,
Right.
I can see that.
And that's how I feel about Mulatto versus Dawn. I don't know why, but I would love to see that battle. I don't know why, but I want to.
Because of the jokes.
Oh, it's gonna trash Dawn. Are you kidding me?
I like that.
He said Uncle said Dawn Lady versus anybody.
I like Dawn.
She's
Don't-
just so entertaining, man. I love
Yeah,
her.
like
RC said Couture versus E Hart is most anticipated. It's so funny because, like I said, coming from my point of view, if I like you, if I really like you, I don't want to like there be a chance of you losing. So that's one battle that I'm not looking forward to.
Yeah. That's why I don't want you to battle Farrah because I wouldn't even know who to go for. Like
I want to see that.
what you was.
I want to see that battle.
I think me and Farrah would be fire.
I want to
Yeah.
see that battle.
So
Yeah, but it's like.
that.
That
Yeah.
has to happen.
Cause that's how I
That
felt
has to
about
happen.
QB. That's how I felt about QB and Farrah. Cause I didn't know who to go for, and I'm like,
Yeah.
like cause they both nice.
I felt like that was a battle that should have took place years prior. I
Yeah.
keep saying it. I don't know. I felt like that battle came too late. For
Really?
me.
Oh.
I think it came too late.
I agree.
Yeah.
And when it comes years later, it loses its momentum.
Yeah. Miami. One of the things that we were talking about in terms of Jazz earlier, Jazz more so put up a posting in terms of, who people wanted to see her battle next. So it was my verse, Bonnie, Tori, and Gaddis. Who would you like to see Jazz battle? Probably all, but who were you most looking?
Out of that four?
Yeah.
Out of that four, probably Gaddis.
Okay. Yeah, Miami.
Yeah.
I like you, Miami.
Yeah. We definitely got to get Gaddis on the card. Like, I haven't seen none of the guys.
Yeah. Do you feel like Gaddis got love when she came to Queen of the Ring versus Shayna?
Yeah, I do feel like she did, but I think she choked both of her ring battles. So I think maybe that's what like the fans like dwindled a little bit on her part. But I think I think she was received well. I think she was welcomed, but I think her choking probably was the disadvantage.
Right.
Yeah, like that's the thing with like certain battle rappers. Like if they choke like a cut like few or more times, and then it's like you start to lose interest. You know what I mean? Like, and then that's what I don't want to happen to Tia S. You know what I mean? So, but don't get me wrong, she got the bars and stuff and all of that. So you know what I mean. But she said like you know what I mean. Like she's like trying to work on it too. And then that's another thing too. Like when I saw Shayna Ashley versus E Hart, like the first battle, it was Misfit versus Miss Hustle. So we in the crowd, we going like, woo, yeah, we cheering and whatnot. So Shayna Ashley turns around and she looks at me and my peoples, and then like she like, I hope y'all don't do that shit during my battle. You know what I mean? I'm like, but then that's when I realized I'm like, sometimes like the crowd could throw you off. It's like the crowd can help you, but it could also hurt you, because it's like the you know what I mean? It's like the momentum, and then it's like you get caught up in the crowd and you fuck around and forget what you're gonna say. You know what I mean? So
that has happened to me. Well, I didn't get caught up in the crowd and forget. It's times where I knew I wrote some fire shit. Like I know this is going to be a crazy boom shaker,
right?
And I got no response, and that fucks you up mentally. Like,
right.
Hey, hold up.
Right.
Yeah. Like.
So yeah, it does. You gotta. I learned now to train myself to like. You literally gotta tune everything out and just go.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you are a person that listens for crowd reaction and watches to see everybody's faces, then you're gonna be messed up. You're gonna get distracted.
Oh, yo, Tia S says she smoked before the battle and forgot her shit. So that could be a problem too. Like how, like I want to know, like how do you like mentally prepare for battles? I remember Shuni saying some shit about like she don't eat for the whole day, and then
Shuni doesn't eat before battles.
Yeah, like
until after she battles. Me, I can't smoke before battles.
Okay.
Because I definitely will be a choke artist. I think I made that mistake when I battled Norma when I smoked before the battle, and that's what the fuck happened.
Oh.
So yeah, no, I can't do it. And I've seen people like high and drunk as shit. Like C3 could get wasted and still go through all her shit, have freestyles and on deck. Like she's super nice with that. Me, I gotta completely focused.
Yeah.
And completely paying attention.
Yeah, C3 is like a whole different breed. Like she just like off the top, like to me, she's like I really want to say DNA, because DNA's good at that off the top shit too. Like I don't know if y'all seen the where it was NWX versus Hitman, and where like K-Shine tried to do like a personal, but it kind of backfired. But DNA recovered real quick. You know what I mean?
That shit was probably one of the biggest backfires in the history of battle, when they brought out my man that was supposed to snuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
yo, Big Jero.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So but DNA was actually quick to recover. You know what I mean? So but yeah, that's why. But see, and then that's another thing why the personal shit like is not really the wave. So just stick to the bars and the name flips and all of that. So yeah.
So Miami, I definitely I extended this offer to many of you. I extended it to Tia S maybe about a good hour and a half ago. I said it's an open invite. I know she has a battle coming up versus 40. Please come on, talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's sell this event, say whatever you need to say, so on and so forth. I've done it before, and you have responded back to me via email, so much love for that. But also to you, it's an open invite. You let me know when. I know you stated maybe January. You let me know when. We'll circle it in, and I'm gonna lock you to it. And you set it up here, so you can't go back on it. I'm gonna hold you to it. But yeah, it's an open invite. Please come through whenever you're able to.
Okay, definitely, yeah. Cause I also gotta do. Are you guys still doing the game show? Because we were supposed to do that over also.
That's a fact, sister. Hey, can you hear me? Miami, can you hear me?
Uncle Ron, I can hear you a little bit.
Okay, well, we are actually gonna be filming a new one on the 2nd. So once we get rolling, I'll get you back in. I just gotta figure who we gonna match you up with. I don't think that matchup was good that night.
Right. Okay.
But I got you. 100%. I got you.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
Well, Miami, coming from myself, I want to thank you for taking the time to, hit us up. It's much appreciated. I think you're a legend. I think you're great at what you do. And that's that.
Yeah. Thanks, Miss Miami.
Thank you guys for calling me.
Thank
No
you.
doubt. Good night.
All right, later. Happy holidays.
All right. Oh,
You
yeah. Happy
too.
holidays.
Happy New Year.
All that and all of that.
I love her.
Yeah.
Miss
Gotta love
Miami.
that. Thank you for that.
No
Gotta
doubt.
love that.
Yeah.
Definitely want to say before the show more so wraps up, get in contact with your favorite female battle rappers. You know what I'm saying? Old, new, ones you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got to do. Y'all want this to blow up. You know what I'm saying? You'll help. I'll help. We'll get it there. But get in contact with them. Let them know to come through. Promote their music. Talk their shit. Talk battle. So on and so forth. If you're a guest and you more so, or a viewer and you more so interested in coming up here as well, you know what I'm saying? Get in contact with me. It's Queens of Battle Rap. That's the IG. You can also email queensofbattlerap@gmail.com. Dutch, if they want to get in contact with you, do you want?
Yeah, Dutch No Chill button on my Instagram, Dutch Wilson on Facebook. I'm just that guy.
Gotcha.
Battle rap. I love it. Just the sport. You know what I mean. Even like some of the opponents, everything is good.
Right. And you can tune into all of this on 15 Minutes of Fame. As said before, the purpose of this is just to highlight the females within battle rap. More so that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Some that have been overlooked. Just want to give them that platform, that shine, that respect that they all do deserve.
Motherfuckers say female battle rap is dying. Here's an outlet for y'all to come through, talk your shit, and tell us why it's not dying.
Right.
And help revive it if it is.
Right.
Same for the fans. So.
Right.
Exactly.
So take care. Enjoy if you celebrated Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, beginning of Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. If you don't celebrate the holidays, just enjoy, the days off or whatever it may be. See y'all later. Signing out kind of early, but thank you once again tuning in. Thank you. I'll just go through real quick before we get ready to get out of here. Thank you to Backyard Sly. If I fuck up your names, my apologies.
Keys the
Problem fan page. RC. Who else was in here? T-Bull. Who else?
Backyard.
Hold on, can we talk to Torture real quick?
Slide.
That was Fly. Nah, we actually don't. But tell Torture next week. Tell Torture to come up here next week. And as I made sure he got here, Torture, I could do the same thing for you.
Yeah.
Torture, come through next week. Torture,
I'm trying to see. Yeah. I'm trying to see if
next week. We spoke. We were supposed to more so make it happen last week. We weren't able to. But Torture, open invite. Torture. We're about to sign out. You have an open invite. I want to see you here next week.
solid 15 minutes of fame.
Even if this cuts off, we'll still continue.
Yeah.
What's up?
What up? I was just talking about you, man. Yeah.
Next week.
I just came from a game.
Next week, we need you to come through.
No problem.
Got you.
Next week?
Yeah, we're locking you in. Signing out, y'all. Take care. Torture next week.
Word. Talk that Port Authority shit.